All right, guys, good morning to everybody. Today is the 15th of June, the middle of the month. Yes, good morning to everybody. All right, crazy global market talk with KEL, crazy anytime, anywhere. All right, guys, good morning to everybody. Today we're going to do the market analysis sharing. But before we start this session, I would like to generally remind everybody is that those who are participating in the CRAZII Asia Cup, now, of course, you might be wanting to hear what I have to share to do your assessment, but please understand this, you are on your own. You cannot use my sharing to do your own trading or rely on it. And then after that, when you start to lose money, you can blame on me. Yeah. So whatever it is, I'm just sharing my thoughts out loud as a market reader. Now, your job as a competitor, you are supposed to trade according to what you feel or what you think or what you perceive from the market. All right. So this one is very, very important. Yeah. All right, guys. Go back to this friend from Vietnam, Lamb, then also Van, and also Dr. Shah and Janet. Good morning to all of you. All right. So today we have a lot of people competing in the CRAZII Asia Cup. May you guys all win something by the end of the day. Now, disclaimer apply as usual. Please understand this. My job is a market reader. I'm not here to predict the market. I'm here to give you an assessment of what I feel, what I can see from the market using the CRAZII indicator. Okay. All right. So let's hope our technical can work today. Okay, it's moving. Yes, congratulations, guys. Okay. Now we always have this very big different and problem for our indicator. All right. That is and it's hopefully doesn't stall there. It's being still okay. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so good today. So good day. All right. So let's just talk about the gold market today. It's very, very important. Today's gold sharing is very important. So you must listen to what I have to say. Okay, so first of all, for gold this morning. All right, gold this morning opening price is 4272. All right, and the opening price is very similar to the pivot one. So we know that a classic act is that when the market is above OP and above pivot one, it's a very strong buy signal. It's a very strong buy signal. Yeah, I repeat. So as long as gold stays above OP, today is a strong buy. Now, of course, you say, but KEL, wait a minute. The KSI is red, the KCX is blue. So how can it be a strong buy? Now, listen here, my friends. I say this for the many times. The KSI has nothing to do with the predicting of where the market will be going. The KSI job is to tell you what the big boys are doing right now. So if the market now is going up because it's above OP and it's yellow candle, the market is going up, meaning the big boys are actually buying. But if the KSI is red, that means that there are some people who are selling. Hence, therefore, that means that if you want to buy gold today, you can buy, but your lot size have to be small or reduced size. And you must, whenever you see any profit, you must take your profit. You cannot expect it to go to the sky, because we have seen many times when the KSI is red, okay, the market will not close at the high. Understand this? This is very, very important. All right, if you understand this, press number 1 right now. So please do not allow the KSI to dictate your buy or sell. The KSI rate is tell you that today, should you go full force or should you reduce your force, and then what type of targeting profit you are looking at all the way, or take partial profit along the way. So that is the whole gist of KSI. Okay, very, very important. Yeah. Thank you very much. All right. Today, a lot of people coming in to learn from me today. Now, the next thing I want to tell you is today is that if gold is to go up, the target can be as high as 4331, because 4331 is the gold KCB. All right, the nearest KCB. Okay. Now, today is a very important day because today is a DJDD. DJDD stands for Doji Directional Day. Right? So the thing is this, as long gold stays above OP, okay, gold stays above OP, today gold should be going all the way up. But because of the KSI that's red, then you know that you have to take profit along the way. So that is how you summarize the whole thing here. And then after that, right, the thing is this, we all know that DJDD has a very interesting pattern. Now, if the market in the morning go up, usually in the afternoon or evening, it will come down. So vice versa. If the market go down first initially, then usually at the end of the day, it may go up. So this is why I say for DJDD, you have to watch the OP very closely. The OP will dictate what it's supposed to do today. So now, if you ask me itself, right, based on what I'm seeing here, the gold this morning open and go up, right? So as long as stay above OP, no problem. But if the gold goes below OP, then we will see a lot of selling pressure coming back in again, because you must understand the KSI is red at the moment right now. All right, all clear? If all clear, press number 2 right now. Thank you very much. Please participate in the response, so you keep me on moving. Okay. All right, very good. Let's continue. Okay, now I want to tell you something very important before tomorrow. Yeah, please listen here. Now, today, as you can see, why there's a blue diamond now is because previously there was a green KCX. So today is a color changeover. So a green KCX on a day chart plus a color change from red to yellow will come out a blue diamond. So now the blue diamond has popped up, right? As you can see, it's right in front of you. Just give me a minute, yeah. Okay, so that is why the blue diamond is now surfacing on your screen. Now, if the candlestick later turn red color, the blue diamond will disappear. It's not that CRAZII revamp or repaint the chart. CRAZII do not repaint chart, but it's because you must understand how the blue diamond is born. So which means that you don't tell people that, oh, the CRAZII system is always changing their direction. No, because the way it's structured is that the KCX must come out first, then the color change over from red to yellow, then the blue diamond come out. But if along the way the candle turns back to red, the blue diamond will disappear. Okay, so this is why I always get people telling me that our thing repaint, but the fact is that we don't do such thing. It's very unethical, but because you don't understand the system. So without understanding the system itself, right, then of course if you lose money, then that will be an issue, right? Okay, so please understand this. Yeah, very, very important. Okay, so this is just a small little thing. The big thing is tomorrow. Okay, why? Let me explain to you. Okay, do you see as a blue diamond here? Okay, good. Do you see a blue diamond here? Good. Blue? Okay. So now let's just try this. When you have a diamond tomorrow, the next day, you need to draw a diamond line, right? So now everybody take a look at the difference here. Now, when there's a blue diamond and it's a yellow candle, obviously, and the KSI is green, you notice that the market go up is almost very clear, very strong. Okay? But if the KSI is red and if the market fail to stay above the diamond line and turn red color, it's a very strong sell signal. Can you understand my point? Yes. Okay. But you will say, KEL, but isn't that now the reason why the Strait of Hormuz should be opening soon? So that's why oil price comes down and gold price goes up. Yes, I totally agree. The fundamental definitely is pro towards the gold price to go higher. But there's something that's happening in crude oil. I'll show you later, and you need to think a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So this is where when it comes to trading itself, right? For basic and elite level, we do what we can see. But at CMC level, we do one more step. You think of why is this not actually performing in that manner? A bit crazy thinking, but you need to go further than that. All right, so I'll show it to you, yeah? Okay, so tomorrow, if as long as the candle stay yellow today, there will be a diamond line. Agree? Okay, fine. So now the question is this. If tomorrow the market stays above the diamond line and it's a yellow candle, I definitely will look towards the buy. Okay, that one's very clear. But if tomorrow the market opens and the candle turns to red instead and stay below the diamond line, then I will be a seller. especially if the KSI stay red color. You understand my point? Now, of course, you say, but KEL, isn't that very contradictory to the fundamental? Exactly. But remember, our trading is all based on what you can see, not based on what you can think. So now I will say upfront, if tomorrow, if the candlestick is yellow and stay up, I will buy because it's like the diamond line there. But if the market cannot stay up and turn red candle, then the selling can bring it back down to where it started, which means that the market can cover the gap all the way to where it closed on Friday. So Friday closing, right, we all know, let's take a look at Friday's closing is somewhere here, is 4219, right? 42, is it confirmed? 4219, yeah, correct. So where are we now? 4297. Wow, that's a very big movement, yeah? So as long as gold stays above OP, tomorrow is a buy. But if gold breaks below OP and break below diamond line, then there is a possibility for gold to come back down all the way here. Now that it will be crazy because there's a lot of money to be made. And of course, that is also needed the KSI to be red. Now, if the KSI is green, then how? Then it's a different thing. If the market is below OP red candle, but the KSI is green, then you sell small and take profit along the way. Understand? All clear? If all clear, press number 3 right now. Now, not too sure what you type to me, my friend. If you type to me in Vietnamese, I may not understand. Do me a favor, can you translate for me? Because Zoom don't allow me to translate on the spot. Yeah, thank you very much. Now, I'm just trying my best here to give you an insight. Now, it's not because it's a competition that I do something better, but it's just to let you know that, all right, if you are doing, if you know what I'm trying to explain to you today, it's going to be very helpful as a trader, yeah? Okay, cool. So let's just stick to this, and hopefully all of you can make money from gold today and tomorrow, yeah? These 2 days are going to be very interesting. Okay, so that is the gold side itself. Now, what if the gold turns to be a red candle tomorrow? Let's say, example, a red color. Then that means that this is actually a K trend. Remember, K trend. K trend means that when the market is coming down, the yellow will be the dominant cluster to watch out for. So if the next day turns to red, oh my God, it's a confirmed sell. So that means that what you can see now is that if tomorrow the candle turns red color, not only is below diamond line, not only is because it is the red candle, but also because of the K trend. So tomorrow is going to be a very exciting day tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, trader. Okay. Thank you, Dylan from Haiphong. Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm looking to go to Haiphong soon. Yeah, I want to go there and take a look. Yeah, hopefully that Haiphong people here will get many students for me. All right, cool. Thank you very much. Watch out for a K trend tomorrow. Yeah. So if tomorrow stay below the OP and red candle, tomorrow K trend will be very lovely to trade. And if the day chart is a K trend, the intraday will be even nicer. That's why tomorrow will be a very good day, if you ask me. Okay. All right. All clear. Okay. Done. Swipe this away. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. Wow, today the internet is brilliant. Okay. All right. So today the opening price of gold was here. And immediately it went up to KTR plus 2. Why stop at KTR plus 2? I told you before, right? Because the day chart KSI is red. So every technical level will be a TP level. And in this case today, KTR plus 2 seemingly is a technical level. Okay. But earlier itself, there is a double diamond. So that's why the market bought up. Okay. All right. Pretty cool. Yeah. And because it's above OP and above OP, the KCX is very accurate. When it's above OP and the KCX is green color, obviously it is a strong buyout. All right. So for next trade itself, right, if the KCX again turns blue, as long as above OP, you can look for the buy. But if it breaks below OP, then the KCX will no longer be working. Okay. So please remember that. Don't always learn halfway then forget the other half. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now let's just look at the fundamental first for a short moment. All right. Just a quick one back. So US and Iran agree on a peace deal to end the war, said Trump and Pakistan. Iran side, I haven't seen a very complete deal, but Iran did say that they're looking to do that, but there's no confirmation. Now, please understand this, even though they have a peace deal, but we've seen so many peace deals went wrong after they signed. So please do not bank on this. Trade exactly what you're supposed to do. Follow the OP. All right. Now, last Friday, SpaceX basically closed at 161. 135 was the opening price, so it was a 619% debut. Yeah, so it's pretty good. And of course, Elon Musk has become the first trillionaire. All right, so now the thing is this, that is the big two things now. With the war out of story, with the Elon Musk SpaceX up, then I think the market will now revisit the possibility. But because the oil price coming down, inflation now take out the window, that's fine. So the question I want to say is this: what if that is actually not like that? What if the oil market has something on the side? Now, let me explain this to you in my personal capacity. Yeah. Now, I'm not insinuating anything. I'm not saying that the war has not ended. I would like the war to end, but there's something I want to share with you. Okay. Do you notice something very interesting? Right? How many of you can see that? Yes. Now, the oil gap down. Good. All right. The oil has the boys buying. Hey, how come the boys are buying when the market is supposed to sell? So that is something that I want you to take notice. Okay. Number two. Now, the oil is now trading very near at the MA200. MA200 is a long-term trend. If the oil trend is supposed to go up, it's supposed to go down, it's supposed to break the MA200 and sell. Okay, that is what it's supposed to do. But on the flip side, if the oil price maintained somewhere around here, I got this feeling that something is just not correct. And one thing is that this is the previous low of the entire cycle up here. So if anybody buy around this area this morning, will be stop out. Okay, it will stop out. So if it's being stopped out and the boys coming to buy, is it because the boys know it's going to come down? And then now at a lower price, they start to absorb again. So this is something that I want you to take notice. And last one, if the market breaks below the pivot 2, yes, oil can come back down to as low as $75.32 because that's the nearest KCB. Okay, so that is quite a very lucrative downside. $6 profit, that's a lot. So I will say this upfront, guys. Put yourself with this calendar here and remind yourself, if oil stays below MA200, stay below OP, break below pivot 2 for today, oil is a down market. And if oil goes down, gold will go higher. That is a natural bondship between them at the moment right now. Yeah, only for now. But on the flip side, if oil starts to stay somewhere around here and doesn't go down, I am going to look at it very closely. I will be looking for any potential of a upside instead. Can you understand? Now, why do I say that? Let me explain to you further. Yeah. Okay. So today is a bit of sharing extra for you. I want you to take a look. Now, I'm not saying that the war has not ended, but I'm a guy who believes in strategies. I believe in numbers. I believe in practicality. So let's take a look here itself, my friend. Okay. So what you see over here is that the market was down, right? It was sideways but down. But you notice the KSI was green. Okay. And then after that itself, right, the market was sideways again, but the KSI was green. Okay. And then after that, the thing exploded upwards. So now the thing is this, what I'm seeing on the boys are buying, and my candle is red, and it's staying above the MA200, very, very close to it. So that's why the downside can be as low as $75. The upside can be as high as $93. Now, this is crazy because the downside is $6. The upside is almost like $12. So how do I think that it will go to whole high? Unless the war doesn't end. Yes. Unless there's something, just someone trigger something and then the thing explode into a new chapter. So for me itself, right, I'm not going to fight the market. The market's candlestick is red, but the KSI is green. So if I sell, I sell small. If I buy, I also buy small, unless the candlestick turns to yellow. Now, if the candlestick turns to yellow and the KSI stay green, I tell you I'll buy big. Because that means that whatever is happening in the peace treaty doesn't make sense at all. Okay, guys, understand this? If you understand this, press number 4 right now in the comment box so that today the sharing itself is worth it. Yeah. Now today we did a lot of strong covering on gold and also on crude oil, and I think that is all very valuable, very useful to use. And of course, if you know how to put them side by side, I think that will give you a lot of heads up for the trade in the market. Yeah. All right. Last one is the Dow Jones before we take our leave for today. Now, Dow Jones this morning, beautifully, you can see brilliant. It's just pure brilliant. It opened and then touched the KCB exactly. All right. So cool. Now, everybody remember, KCB is a target and it is also a what we call it as a resistance. So today the KCB is actually at 50740. Wait a minute. No. 51571. Okay, 51571. Okay, hold on. Okay. 51571. So that is the KCB. Okay, exactly here. Dow Jones has just tested it, right? All right. Okay. Yeah, 577 is the high. So which means that now the Dow Jones has touched KCB. If the Dow continue to go up, Dow can go all the way to 51,859. But, you notice again? Yes, it's a 4-diamond. So which means that if today close this way, a 4-diamond will be below the candlestick. Tomorrow, draw the candle line and watch out for this KCB. If the market basically cannot go past this KCB and it means hit and reject, right, then tomorrow be careful. Because if that's the case itself, that means that the market, it cannot stay above the 4-diamond, it will be a sell. Now, why am I looking at a sell despite the war has finished? It's because, like I say, you can see it's a very clear thing. The war, Donald Trump came in to basically tell the whole world that the war will happen. The next day, which is about 24 hours later, he told the whole world that it's no longer there. Then after that, the treaty now want to sign. But until now, Iran side has not been very, very vocal on this. So I just fear that if there's something wrong here, the whole thing may go all the way wrong. And if you go all the way wrong, the market can cover quite a fair bit now, my friends. So that's why I say tomorrow will be a very crazy day. Look out for gold, look out for oil, look out for Dow Jones. These 3 things. Tomorrow, if you do that properly, you probably will have a very good week for this week. And for those in the competition, you will probably know what to do. All right. But again, all this is only my personal view. End of the day, we have to look at the market and decide. All right. Trade with the OP, trade with the candlesticks, trade with the KSI, and do what you're supposed to do. Okay, guys? All right. That will be all for today. If you think that today's sharing is good, please let me know how many stars would you want to give to me. Right? Oh, 5-star today. How many stars do you want to give to me? 1 star, lousy, 3-star, normal, 5-star, very good. All right. And of course, what Terence saw that they are pending the final nuclear deal. Yes, indeed. The nuclear deal is going to be very difficult to get a consensus, if you ask me. Because the Iranian side have already spent so much money. And of course, there's some rumors saying that the Iranian want the US to pay them $300 billion for the losses of the bombing and want $12 billion to be upfront to be paid before the agreement signed. Well, if US does that, that is a very big taco and the market will laugh at Donald Trump. That's how I feel. Okay. All right. BTC. Okay. BTC. All right. Last one. BTC. Today, the internet is fantastic. So I think I can do that. So you see, my friend, it's really the internet problem. Nothing to do with my stuff here. Okay. All right. BTC. Today is a good day because you can see its opening price is at pivot 2 and it stay above pivot 2. Number 2 is above the MLP. Right. Very cool. Number 3 is above the KCL. So today is a strong buy on Bitcoin. Now, the last few days, the market have been sideways, but I did tell you guys that Bitcoin will go up, right? Remember, I told you if the market turns to yellow, the Bitcoin will go up. And truth be told, today is the day itself. Now, if Bitcoin continue to trade higher, Bitcoin can go all the way to MA30 at 66,760 region. All right. So Bitcoin today is a buy as long as it stays above OP. Okay. But of course, let me say this again. There is a blue diamond here. Draw the diamond line. As long as the market stays above diamond line, you are safe. But if let's say plus what you hear yesterday, what you just heard from me about crude oil, gold, and Dow Jones, if they really turn around, Bitcoin will also be hit. Yeah. So take note of that. And if Bitcoin get hit, the downside can be as low as the new low here. And that will mean back to 59,000 again. Okay. So today is a buy. Don't need to change anything. Confirm buy, strong buy. But tomorrow will be the key decider. Okay, tomorrow will be very, very important. Okay, guys. So today is the big show. tomorrow is a real match. All right. So hope everybody will benefit from today's sharing, and I wish you all the best for all the competitors. All the best. Thank you very much. See you guys. Bye bye.